Hello! Hi! Well. What a pain in the ass. Well, I guess I have mentioned what I see around here. I can't take for real still, for it's too real. And well, we all know some strange shit. My dogs know some strange shit. People that know me as probately reflected in a social romantic IQ of around 140. And wow, the IQ pay and how social romantically I just came over are. Well, I guess I don't look like a supermodel a second. And if you see this here, this is, well, a bit fun, my lovable and environment booms and qualities that we can hardly imagine. Well, I take my ass when I was 33. The last 15 years I saw, well, humanity proved that we are not few but sadism. And I should actually not present my ass up here for, well, I don't look like a supermodel the second. And there are a lot of queer bastards getting the kinks on others suffering. I take everybody to do that. But yes, I too do it a bit for, because if you look around, you see people that eat too much, that can afford to eat too much. Oh. And wow, check it out, the guy needs to collect Porsches and doesn't even design an individual one, but he simply buys the shit in masses too, and maybe in different colors. Don't you take it for poor, man? I mean, yeah, cool. I would drive your Porsche for, where's the extra shit? You didn't have anything nobody got, you know? And that's the point. We live in a darn crappy society, and we are ruled by idiots. Why? We take... That's the answer to start and end the discussion at once. And, well, I say, if you saw some sadist god showing ya, taking care, you don't have any chance, and, well, what could be nicer than suffering under people with a very flexible moral, then mutating to people that have a very flexible mind in the sense of existing or not. And well, then you see things. Humanity that maybe which ego is bloated up away, or maybe call them the things I see around, maybe I call them anti-egos. Pardon. Well, maybe the things bloated up away so their ego grow over their eyes. It's normal. We search ourselves a bubble. That's the thing that I would do, at least. Search myself a bubble, and you, and you're cool, which means go out. You hang yourself, you're cool. Wherever, elsewhere, and I need somebody to do my nails. Well, and out of this bubble, then I'll see this world and don't see it, and well, enjoy my bubble. Yet Well, it's hard to keep shit out of your barrel, right? And what do you do with this word? So okay, we know, like, I for myself have decided, I mean, after your dog's take, okay, nope, nobody will still get happy in a society as this with mere concurrence with humans and business thing, which can be sadistic enough, but I guess the exact formulation one neighbor chose, which is a little bit hot-blooded still, was, wow. I guess it told me I have been earned the right to by now kill 1 or 3 people, and basically took that I, with an IQ of 140, I suffered a bit more intense of somebody that is dumb and happy, dumm und glücklich, with an IQ of 50, and well, you can be incredible, happy with an IQ of 50, without morals, without a bit conscious, without having to see too much, without having to suffer too much, to feel too much, without whatever. Maybe you're that numbed that people can slap you, and if you feel pain, maybe 5 minutes later, and maybe you're dead, dull in the head, that, well, basically you just take it for fun. So you all know that if I see any chance, and well, if it's only a human one and not a normal wonder that we, my dogs too, wait since 2 years of Buddha's torture here. Lost track. Well, I guess God showed me, and I guess by now I saw. I don't like to compare dark shit for. We often say don't mention dark shit for. Not to talk about flowers. The one thing I can thank for is, if I look back to my early childhood, I grew up far from my family, from my cousins and whatever, as my parents had moved to Stuttgart to, well, work there, and so I grew up in a little suburb, working class suburb, and which was bad. And what I saw, that if you believe in psychology still, and haven't yet dug into deep psychologic explanations, irrational explanation, basically none, basically God. Well, then you will naturally see things as, okay, well, let's check what turns it transsexual. Most transsexuals go like, I'm a really real woman born in the wrong body. Well, I don't care. I have my own opinion, and that's your way to put it. If you pass me for what you claim to be, I have no problem with that. I hate everyone alike. So, well, you might not know what I think of those people. And there was some person that influenced me in a way that led to basically my happiest day in my life. Some candy FLA, which you find up here on YouTube. Yay. it's like I was like seeing zapping through some community, some transsexual community, which back then, 2009, naturally was far smaller. You had Tranny Star Galactica, for example, and well, maybe 200 or 300 individuums I back then found. And naturally, at trannies, we are the kind that are going, hi, let's present ourselves. And I just saw one clip that was like, as a kid I ever felt different. An individuum that feels different. Well, I feel very different, very individually maybe. And well, psychologically, I would say, okay, let's roll up this shit. The first thing I saw that counts for transsexual was melanin. Melanin, the black melancholy, you know. And well, it was like basically, how do you call it, sandbox love. And I back then didn't differ. Somehow I didn't differ yet. Means like I was a kid and there was another kid, and I basically was raised relatively androgynous, like thanks to my mom, or in general to liberal parents. And with kindergarten, I was like, it's kindergarten, not garden. Well, basically I was put into the boys group and was hearing, girls are dumb, and so I was telling my friend, Melanie, hey, did you know girls are dumb? And well, her reply was basically, hey, did you know that all boys turn girls later? I was like, shit. And well, some little faggot here found herself crying at mommy's skirt. Well, yeah, traumatic. Later, He-Man, as I wanted a He-Man from like the neighbor's boys that was babysitting me. Hi Tom, yay, great you made it. I love that Miriam has the same humor as you. Say, are there some clips of you from MTV or well, nice presentation, vivid the band, you know. And well, the Heimreichs were like lovable fellas from Kassel, which is the northern Ruhrpott, you could say, which is very clear, the Hochdeutsch. So I was speaking clearest Hochdeutsch in mid of Sweden, where we speak like mumbling cows. Yes, and they were like totally into He-Man and well, horror movies and whatever, and loved them. And so basically they were like, hey, cool idols and whatever. And well, mommy told me He-Man had a girl's haircut. Really? Cool. It was manly though. Yay. So it was a Tila, or what is it called? Tila, yay. Yeah, I got a Tila. That's the shit ever somewhere. Maybe at home, or we threw it away. Oh. And well, if some other, well, everybody else for not Halloween, we call it Fasching, you know, Carnival. But everybody else is a cowboy. Mommy's little puppet was a harlequin. And by now it's pretty dark, you know, like Harley Quinn. So tragic. So, and Do you wonder then why in kindergarten, as we had some theater piece and somebody had to play the frog? As we say, sei kein Frosch, don't be a frog in German means like, come on, play along, don't, it isn't bad, love the game. Well, I had to wear like some green tights. First of all, if you wear green tights, you should wear some matching costume. Second, I hate you. And well, what the kindergarten saw was like a group of boys that had no problems with wearing tights, and one boy or whatever taking out, freaking now. So much for psychologic reasons for my transsexuality. So basically, that's the thing. I was more, you can reach effects in two ways. The direct way, it's like, some, as far as I know, HRTs, hormone replacement therapies, that feminize by drastically raising the level of estro. So that's basically a hyperfeminization. The other way, I was explained like testosterone blocker, blocking out the testosterone, actually causes the most physical feminization. Well, the chemical castration, which is the thing that insurance still pays. I won't mention the preparate, for they're very limited. You can order injectable estrogen, estradiol or whatever. Well, in online pharmacies or wherever, and I would be careful for estrogen starts to be injectable if it's pure enough. Yet pure enough is a thing that, well, somebody takes this way and another takes cat piss for pure enough. So, with some preparates, there were basically two preparates that were, one is rumored to not consist of estrogen filtered out of mare's piss, and no, not synthetic. But did you know that the first primitive GRSs were performed in Auschwitz, one of their death camp, could say? Well, and there Dr. Mengele, a very young and ambitious doctor that was into stitching together people to create synthetic Siamese twins, mentioned primitive GRSs, milking, hormones, estrogen, testosterone, and whatever out of people or blood. And well, as we don't throw away an Easter bunny if it's turning Christmas, we still got some Santas that contain chocolate from it was harvested basically maybe 70 years ago. So, it's rumored that the first estrogen on the market ever, the first preparate still contains some things that naturally in the 50s and 60s you didn't still milk juice or hormones or whatever. Well, it contains human estrogen. Then the next preparat is the one injectable estrogen that, and is an estrogen, not estradiol, that Germany, well, you pay about 500 euros per month for it, or not even a month, or it's 3 to 5 weeks, I guess. And there are basically only a handful of private working, naturally, professor doctors. I know one that by now is retired, so has a retirement that prescribed the bomb. Well, and I saw what this shit can do. Wow, it's even hot, breathless, nearly blackening out from as you have risen your estrogen level to like 900 or 800 milligram per liter, my milliliter. And well, suddenly your dog says, "Oopsie daisy, and on this level is a bit high. You should now, well, take a break." And well, then you menopause. Means the testosterone rises, and that on a level, while this slowly drops the estrogen, you basically experience sexuality then on a level of like 4 times the average female. Means like your circuit is like you have maybe even an average male around 2, let's say 200, 300 is the regular the cut level of testosterone, and well 800 dropping of estrogen. Well, that's hot. So okay, I live in some unreal hell. God is showing me, and I by now know that basically plastic fantastic for me is something as the human way to explain change. Means you coincidentally, I mean, like, explain it how you want it. If I start growing boobs without an explanation, you can check my chromosomes, you can check my genetics, and I don't freaking care what you find there for boobs, mine, if it's all cool, healthy, and sexy. And well, if I tomorrow wake up with my silken mane returned to like 60 centimeter length, what do you want to do? What do you want? Actually, NASA will try to vivisect the alien. Yeah, I'm beautiful, come on, I can do that. And I don't want to be abducted by aliens. So, if you saw your cheeks like turning out sharper than any plastic fantastic you ever saw, you start to theorize. Okay, you saw like some full and narrow lips, and well, you saw some silicone that were like more full and sexy lips, very sexy. And you then saw some, well, I just tried to pump air into my, what was I thinking? Well, the mood was that, you know, the moods in which your cheeks turn out very sharp, and you know the moods in which they turn very soft, and maybe with this little red spot, blushing spot. Well, the mood was hot too, hot enough for a 2-meter kickbox that jumped out a sport car, saw me, burned himself at something that he saw in my eyes, and fastly, as hit by a whip, had to check his shoes. Was it even saying hello? And, well, then you naturally think, okay, so if you Botox and collagen and silicone and maybe old fish fat or whatever, your freaking cheeks, what the fuck are you trying to achieve? I mean, I know you're trying to mechanically shape your face and alter its proportions and whatever, but then in some moods, let's say if you're actually should more come over with very round and, you know, like the blushy cheeks, somehow that looks And there are some rare. I don't know. You can't know if you ever saw a result of Plastic Fantastic that you didn't realize it is one. That you didn't notice. It's like if you check what doctors, surgeons present, naturally that's a picture taken 3 days after the surgery. Max. And you see it's still all swollen, and you have to be a doctor to imagine how it will look, most likely. So, if you don't know people that saw Plastic Fantastic shit, and then know them for maybe a year, and then somebody tells you, right, let's say I had my nose broken, and as it was broken anyhow, I had it reshaped a bit. Did it come over somehow disharmonic the last year, or didn't you notice? At this point you then say, okay, no, I didn't notice, why should I notice now? And that now is the path where things, that is the moment where things split. Maybe you're circling it around the brain, and then you see a mutated nose. Or maybe you say, works. What I saw, Plastic Fantastic, was like, okay, we got 300 horror stories there. I don't have to watch a freaking DRS. I tuned in sometimes and, oh god, I'm not meaning blood. Okay, I mean blood. But, oh wow. That's how I prepare a schnitzel hastily if I'm drunk. And, sorry. And well, if you check the results, you then see, yes, that's a clit bigger as some penises I saw, bigger as an Italian penis, or a Jeff's penis. And then you see all kinds of shit. And then gladly, the one of two, you know how she refers to herself, I guess transsexual was the word she uses, saw her DRS, and I saw her results of a nice doctor that I would trust by now, and yay, sweetness is possible. Oh, honey, yay. And well, I by now know one positive result. I know 20 stories with the usual complications. Every GRS sees a slight complication. In Nika's, my example's case, it was merely waking up and starving and not being allowed to eat, and the usual complications natural as the drainages are pulled out, or you have an infection, or a problem with the healing, or, well, you can imagine. Shit. Oh shit. And every surgeon has another technique. The result I saw was princess! Princess! Oh, it doesn't look like an elephant. How do you call a whistle, I speak in English? It's not. Whatever. Princess! Yay. And I wonder, okay, so they basically from princessy clearly out of her, how do you call her? Eichel. It's English. Freaking like the top of the penis, gland, right? No, not gland. Glands? Ah, fuck you. Well, and she was happy with it. She's like, yay, orgasm after like, I guess like 6 weeks or so. 4 weeks? I don't know. I mean, she's a professional. An orgasm in a professional, then something rotten wrong. Well, and since then I basically know, okay, it's possible. But in this situation here, where things that look as human fumble around with causing damage, do you want some human, that's the coolest professor ever, most capable, to maybe just a sec as he's doing a critical cut, suddenly that fast has to sneeze that you're dead? No, you won't risk it. So I guess if I don't see a one-minute eye, tomorrow, Pretty Woman story, millionaire calls me, goes like, okay, I offer you luck, for I'm God. In the same sec, I see like some wonder happening. Then I say, God, you're a freaking liar, you tricked me the last 15 years, then, motherfucker. How can I trust you still, huh? Well, and that's the critic, that's the point where I just myself realized, okay, interesting to think about. Where does it lead? Okay, the God ruling here, or have proved itself here, not even to myself, describes itself as a mad sadist, made sadistical monster. Showed me all possible. Well, the shit unnecessary. I could simply suck my dick in and quickly bit around, and yay, there I got my designer pussy. And yay. That's the thing. In human ways, I guess I would need years to build up the trust and existence and a situation in which I feel comfortable, in which I sit in a clean flat, in which I pride myself again, in which I make money, in which I maybe have friends that are cool with tea, and whatever. And I guess in this situation, after some punishes if they don't confess my car. No, wait, confess? Do you use that for... I guess you use it for taking it away. So, well, if I would drive to Berlin and even would like the usual Chinese story. Tranny walks through Berlin, already had seen like Chinese there bashing her online, whatever, and well, there suddenly, as in Amsterdam, suddenly after an endless journey before a Cecil Sphinx, a hotel Sphinx appeared, and I was basically greeted by the little Sphinx of the hotel Sphinx, the cat. Well, I maybe walked before some bravo that's with a name that means something. What would mean something positive for me? Wow, I'm not creative the second. Fuck God. Or I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. And well, they're the coolest crew, and maybe the mama there is a magician. And well, job in there, I work my ass up, maybe talented, lucky even, and lucky. Oh yeah, I love the girl side. And well, maybe in a year, a sun shines out my ass and everybody wants to crouch in. I would like walk straight forward to some professor I know's office and go, hey, I love capable fucks. I had an appointment in like 2 weeks and I need you relaxed and yeah, like take a bit off, have 10k euros or whatever, grant yourself a little vacation, then we meet, okay? And I want McDo, I want like, if I'm in a hospital, I want daily McDo support for it. That's the food you want in a hospital, right? Yeah, and well, if I can choose, and if I am not forced to do my URS, if I ever see one, what I call unpleasant. I before naturally would take care that I saw that it is the last step of a transition, and I don't still have hair on my chest. Well, and if you saw transitions, you saw all kinds of. You saw some in which you saw some dude you took for all that transsexual, having castrating himself. And you saw basically a girl that was like doing her thing, having her genitalia match the rest of the body. Clear picture. Then you saw elderly, some that burned aside and ended after maybe 10 surgeries that tried to rescue the shit, ended in a suicide. Then you saw elderly that age 70, well, saw GRS, which is rare for its surgery that is critical and stressful. And yeah, well, maybe some surgeons say, no, that age we don't waste 40,000 euros still. Well, and oh god, I just had this sadness. Wow. And well, you have some cases that age. We had one reportage in our TV here that was like naturally following a 70-year-old transsexual, and she was like getting into dating, and it was like cool to see. For you saw, okay, that isn't. You saw her happy, and you saw like a date happy, and you saw her ex-partner, her former wife, happy, and you saw like, okay, they aren't acting. They aren't freaking acting. The date there loves it, and not for being in TV, but like, hi, transsexual, my age, pretty cool. And I don't know, maybe you shared the overall thing. I don't know. Well, transitions, and then you see like, you know, like what do you call them? Oh damn it! I forgot how India's transsexual are called. Which, well, that's a strange thing. You got some, I know, dominatrix from the Emirates. Wait a second, I thought in the Emirates your stomach is cut open for if you buy a Playboy magazine. No, you have some sheiks there, and some upper class that, well, God loves virgins, and God himself has to, well, be representative and stuff, you know. So So naturally, you know the word, how it is. You know some several dominers from the Emirates to travel to Indonesia and, well, or maybe New York even, and have their fun making cash. And Germany. What do I know of Germany? Okay, we get Hugo-Boss, Lagerfeld, Job, Sandra, I guess. So Emil, and lots of fashion designer. That basically, but you know, Germany, people that pride themselves to be. They have that sexy cubic features as a refrigerator, and a charm. Oh yes. I guess nobody takes Germans for. Wow, Germans are like the model kind of people. You know, they're sexy and funny and the first to invent a party. I guess they're rather the. I just said they. Oh, thank you. I guess they are rather the first people you call to have your car repaired, or maybe if you're a psychologist or whatever. And well, the transsexuality, what I saw was, I take for a joke. Naturally, I saw the online red light. I mean, like online I can't reach. I saw like the mix. I first saw a retirement home as usual, and by now I see what you expect. Like, okay, there's an 18-year-old with a cowish face. Okay, expecting hell. And there's a 21-year-old, let's say, with I saw several of those with their eyes, like, I can check if I can move my eyes to my nose ridge. Okay, I will check on it. I guess I didn't do it. Well, and then you have some of the proud faces, I call them. That's like high cheekbones, noble features, and slender, and in general we say rassig, means like temperamentful. We associate Hispanic with it, or Catalan, Catalanic. Catalan women are usually blonde, yet have a dark tan, and count for like, some people say like, wow, Europe's most beautiful women, and taste, matter of taste. Well, and well, you see that type, and then you naturally see happy granny, and whatever, built over accident, and accident built over what's that? What was it? What will it become? And well, what do you expect? And you see things as a drag king, yet not some girl that did herself some kayana mustache dandy and slipped into some nice suit and was like getting into the, I don't know. But you see a drag queen, a falter-on drag queen. But I don't know how that happened. Maybe somebody didn't check the web. Or took, as long as you're male, have your penis, you're a king, and then if you cut your penis off, you become a queen. I will be a queen if I cut my penis off. Yay. Shit. You see all kind of psychos, and it's naturally, wow, World War II. I often mention it. Blonde Führer, Giggity. And wow, Holocaust discussed first in a gay sauna. Yay, so much about psychosis. Yay. I don't talk of sexual abnormities. I don't talk of psychological disorders even. I talk of a psyche maybe, or a soul or whatever. And wow. Well, we are a pretty sadistic society, and we don't pretend we wouldn't be. I mean, one of the most fast German proverbs is like, we're gonna walk over corpses for a career. And it's ever the martial and the competitive tradition of, well, I'm the boss here. Or I will be the boss. Okay, I nearly babbled, and we're reaching an hour already, so I will fill up the thing with some more bullshit. Gay club and drag queen culture in Germany. Okay, drag queen culture in Germany. I will now mention names, means I make viral marketing. Means as a professional graphic and communication design artist, I will naturally charge the person I herewith mention. It's legal business. It's actually legal business. Not my fault. I didn't create the world, maybe. Well, if you grew up in Germany and watched TV with drag, with Transvestiten, you associated mostly Lilo Wanders, which is a rather shy person and reserved and a bit affected and whatever. And the exact opposite, younger yet rather from Hamburg is very hearty, a rather vulgar person. Olivia Jones. I nearly was asking her, like, I had a friend in Hamburg, trans dude, lovable little battle sow, that knows her and was like, hey, she opened up a new bar, you want to sing? Yeah, I can sing, mate. Great, you love Schlager. Schlager is like dum 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 dum. You know, like the German music. DJ Ötzi and I don't mention these names now, for you will maybe take. I have a foul feeling in my mouth. Whatever. And well, those two persons, Lilo Wanders and Olivia Jones, were the two trannies that you saw in the crude 90s TV. And I didn't actually realize that this was something gay even. I was just seeing two persons, well, with some clothes on and not fascinating, not tingling, not even taking it for gay. And but I didn't care, I don't know. And well, then later, as I scouted out into Stuttgart, as we didn't have web access yet in '99, I was like, oh yes, let's be manly. Scouted out, and I wasn't like heading into a gay club. Back then, didn't take myself for gay, or didn't associate gay with transsexuality, maybe, I don't know. Oh God. And I naturally, if you never saw a drag queen, you took the bullshit like first take hormones, then if you got the looks and whatever, then wear female clothes, then you enjoy it and whatever, and so on and so on. Basically a fouls around, transition could say. And well, I was scouting out. Naturally, I never was. I'm now somewhat theoretical. I hate faggots. Well, their officials accidentally declared themselves neo-Nazis to me. Since then, I reckon them as neo-Nazis. Sorry. And well, scouting out, I naturally self-help groupies could say, which. Oh, check it out. This person doesn't have a nose. Oh, check it out. They're all 60 plus. Oh, check it out. There's one person that isn't 60 plus, and it's called Lydia, and she wears black. And well, he then told me a story that suited his looks somehow about the grandma in a rather rural village and some fun with animals on some farm. And well, I wasn't that much amused or wasn't that much aroused. And well, basically I saw some gay clubbing and I saw whatever, yet I never saw like celebrating on a gay party, like having fun as everywhere else. But I saw myself like, okay, I don't have gay friends, so I go there alone. Wow, are gay people ugly? Ugh. And idiots. And they hurt themselves if they check me from, well, shoes up, American Psycho style. The second they reach my eyes, the faggot tumbles back as hit by a whip again. And, well, I should have maybe told him that with that clothes. Well, you're already disqualified in fashion anyhow. I thought that's a rip-off, you know. Yay. And gay scene is very much about, I might now call it idol culture, which basically means you follow a line, you follow idols, and over this create your own style. Okay, yeah, okay. And well, we're reaching an hour, nearly, so I'm only filling up the last 7 minutes. And well, the best I saw in a gay club was a DJ that played some actually danceable music. I was like, wow, okay, yeah, go on, stay like that. Now don't turn gay, stay like that. And well, if Germans can dance, faggots can dance. Brazilian dude. Come on, get a capoeira, eh? And I know who I have a bit fun with, and I know who I don't challenge. Oh, freaky! By now I could maybe dance minutes afterwards. I would black out. Yesterday I did a bit Tai Chi on the balcony, and after a minute I was like nearly coughing blood. Wow, Hausel. Well, gay scene. Okay, I saw a CSD, a nearly as visible CSD I could pass by, like around the corner 2 meters away, and didn't see anything. And wow, world of the invisibles. We out ourselves if we want to make cash with LGBTI shit. glitter labels and whatever. And else we rather don't tell our wife that we're rather have some friends in bed too. And well, you know, people. And then, you know, LGBTI and what I mean with the world of the invisible. Then, you know, red light. Yeah. I don't know a world in which Punisher, executioner, pseudo cops do whatever, and so I basically can understand you keep it a bit subtle if you're red lighting. Yet I hate paranoia. I hate paranoia. And I see it everywhere the second for it simply helps people to be complicated. And gangsters and pot naturally, oh, cops, we make haste, and whatever. And in a red light, you naturally have people that, you know, the secret password. We have the club card. No, I want to fuck here! The secret password is the amount that you are willing to pay. I burn your house down! Do you come over poor? And the second opens the door. So, and then you see some retirement home. And, oh wow, you're an immigrant, right? Just come here. Did they starve you out too? So, that's the world of the invisible. And, yes. In German, we call a female crotch, her Scham. Shame. Ow. Blushing, you know. Oh, blushing can feel so sexy. No. Innocent angels. And no, I'm never crying. Or it's unfair to just a weapon. So, well, hour near full. I would say we break off here, and I checked if my other clip has loaded up. And again, thank you for the zoom effect, God. Again, I want to do my shit professional, and I gladly still have necessary software here. Yet, I do take a palace. Sweet, eh? Sexy. And workflow is a big word. I guess if I would start to work, it wouldn't see a headache after 2 minutes. I would see my computer maybe crashing down, or well, not much of a workflow. Let's see what I come up with. And it's a permanent process of, well, as you do a self-representation, you naturally had by now 5 years of time you were braining around on work titles. Maybe I call it just my vlog, and patent it, make it trademark. Whatever, babbler. Well, we break off here, and I salute you. Tune in next time, my mate. Yay.